Hi, my name's Liz and I'm the Senior Project Officer for Caring Working Living. I've pretty much always worked for medium-sized charities over the last 20 odd years. I've done lots of work with adults and children and young people with learning disabilities. More recently, I was the Senior Project Officer with Talent Match here at GMCVO, which was a youth employment project. And that gave me lots of project management experience, and especially working with different organisations around Greater Manchester that provide employment support, which is coming in pretty handy for this project. Um, my current role involves making sure we've got a strategy for promoting the project to returners so that the right people know about the support that's available. It's my role to find organisations around Greater Manchester that can provide employment support, such as support with CV writing, but other support that parents and carers might need around well-being or finance or their caring responsibilities. It's my role to ensure that we've got ways of keeping returners informed of opportunities with employers, like workplace visits or placements, and that these are taken up so that employers are motivated to continue providing them. I am going to be planning and delivering our quarterly panel, which will be made up of returners and employers, and that will really make sure that Caring Working Living delivers something that works for both. And finally, I guess the bit that some people might think is the boring bit, but I actually quite like it, is making sure we've got all the information for our funder that we need to submit every month to them. What I actually enjoy most about the role is meeting people, especially from employment support organisations, carers organisations and schools across Greater Manchester, especially those that we haven't worked with before. This really will ensure we've got a good support network for our returners. And what I like, I think, about working in the voluntary sector, especially here at GMCVO, is you get lots of opportunities to learn new skills, such as recording and editing audio, which is not something I've ever done before. That's really going to help us bring our case studies to life.
Hi, my name's Rebecca. I joined GMCVO earlier this month in August 2019 as the Employer Engagement Officer, and I'll be working on two projects here. Firstly, the Caring Working Living project and also Ambition for Ageing's Working Potential. I arrived at GMCVO from the charity Carers UK, where I worked for 2.5 years. At Carers UK, my role involved working on the business forum called Employers for Carers, which involved working with over 150 employers from all different sectors, and working with them to ensure greater support for their working carers, as well as account managing individual clients. The role involved promoting the business case for supporting working carers more widely, as well as implementing and setting up a new employer benchmark called Carer Confident. I also was involved with coordinating employer activity for events like Carers Week and Carers Rights Day, and also organising member networking events. Because I've been able to see the positive impact that having a supportive employer can make to those currently combining work and care, I was really drawn to this role, and the opportunity to engage with employers across Greater Manchester to ultimately try and open up opportunities for parents and carers wanting to get back into work, but also to work with those employers to look at their existing practices, to ultimately support the parents and carers that are also currently in their workplace, and to ensure that they're able to stay in employment. I will be working quite closely with the Greater Manchester Chamber of Commerce on this project to be able to work with primarily small and medium enterprises from the private sector, to work with them to look at their employment practices, their recruitment processes. And as I say, I'm looking forward to engaging with those employers and to see the impact the project can make, and to find out what kind of longer term learnings can be shared at the end of the project.
Hi, I'm Vicky from Caring Working Living. Before joining the Caring Working Living team, I studied in Edinburgh, studying health, science and society, which gave me practical skills and experience for the role, but also fueled my passion for understanding the issues people face in a holistic way. In the case of Caring Working Living, when we're providing parents and carers with employment support is not only to provide them with opportunities to return to work, but provide them with more holistic support, such as building confidence and self-esteem. Before joining the Caring Working Living team, I volunteered in a care home that specialised in dementia care. Whilst there, I spoke to people who had been a carer or had taken on the majority of the care responsibilities for the person with dementia. These conversations I had with people who had had the caring responsibilities highlighted the need for carers to have more support, the difficulty they had finding it. Most support they were aware of came from an organisation they were already a part of, or information they had received from the care home. My current role in Caring Working Living is administration, so I'm in direct communication with parents and carers interested in joining the project or are already part of the programme. I answer any questions or queries they may have and provide them information about the opportunities that Caring Working Living can provide. I run the social media page, including Facebook and Twitter. I also do research about support organisations in the boroughs of Greater Manchester and sort out the beneficiary expenses, monitoring invoices and receipts. As the administrator at Caring Working Living, I enjoy communicating with the parents and carers to find them the support they want. When researching the different organisations that could offer support, I found that it can be difficult to find the right support. Then once you've found that support, it's difficult to find the correct contact information. When parents and carers have joined Caring Working Living and told us the support they want, I'm able to give them information of local support and provide them with the correct contact information.